Some people think I'm an alien. Not true. Like, think of like the difference in intelligence between the cortex and your limbic system is gigantic. Your limbic system really has no comprehension of what the hell the cortex is doing. It's just literally hungry, or tired, or angry, or sexy, or something. And then that communicates that impulse to the cortex and tells the cortex to go satisfy that. So then a great deal of, like, a massive amount of thinking, like truly stupendous amount of thinking, has gone into sex without purpose, without procreation, which is actually quite a silly action in the absence of procreation. It's a bit silly.
Well,
so why are you doing it? Because it makes the limbic system happy. That's why.
That's why.
But it's pretty absurd, really. Oh, really? Some of these questions, by the way, I'm seeing as you're seeing them. What do I do for relaxing? Well, it may not shock you, but sports is not like a thing that I do a lot of. Yeah, hang out with my kids, see friends, normal stuff. Sometimes go crazy on Twitter. It's sort of there was a little red wine, vintage record player, some Ambien. Magic happens. In the case of the gigafactory, it's a $5 billion capital investment to get that factory going. And I didn't actually know this until, by the way, I didn't know this until we did the press conference. Actually, that over 20 years, the Nevada incentives added up to $1.3 billion. I actually didn't even know this. But it's,
now he's telling. Go ahead.
Literally, I learned it at the press conference. I'm like, really? No, but I mean, the thing is that they took what added up over 20 years and made it sound like Nevada was writing us a $1.3 billion check. And I'm still waiting for that check. Did it get lost in the mail? I don't know. If there's ever sort of a apocalyptic scenario of some kind, hypothetically, you just press the bioweapon defense mode button. This is a real button. Yeah, we're trying to be a leader in apocalyptic defense scenarios.
Have you had conversations, by the way, with any of the people who've been in accidents?
Yes.
What do they tell you?
It's the best car they've ever driven. In all three cases, they think they were saved from serious harm by the Model S, and if they'd been in a different car, they would have been seriously injured. And in the case of the second fire, probably dead. In the case of the second fire, that was in Mexico. It was, I won't comment publicly on the exact speed, but it's sort of 4 times the maximum kinetic energy that a car is supposed to be survivable at. The accident was in multiple parts. The first impact was a concrete roundabout where 15 feet of concrete wall was sheared off, of 8-inch thick concrete wall. It was a curb wall, so, like a foot high type of thing. Then the car bounced into a 7-foot tall concrete wall, smashed through that. But by this time, the wheels had been torn off. So we're just skating along on its belly, basically, on the battery pack. And then it finally came to a rest against a tree. The driver and passengers got out and walked away. Afterwards, there was a small fire in the front.
Final fire.